Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back. I'm sorry if you are hearing banging. They're building a house right next door to me, so it might be a little loud, but I apologize. So in today's video, I'm going to be testing out the new Dose of Colors Snow Angels palette. This puppy comes with 5 matte shades and they are all really beautiful. And it also comes with a little brush. That one side is a fluffy side and the other one is like a fine point. Good for smudging out your under eye. I really like that all these shades are matte and they're like really intense. However, this does retail for $32, which is pretty pricey for 5 shades. I am going to do some real-time swatches right now. Pretty good. So that was the shade Cashmere. Here is Pretty Bold and Berry Cold. Well, it's pretty good. And then getting into the blues, which are my favorite part of this palette. They feel really nice. Here is 0 Degrees. Oh, that one needs like a second dunk. So that is 0 Degrees. And then on the bottom, we have Thin Ice. So they all swatched pretty nicely. That blue shade needed a second coat. So let me just wipe off my hand here and we will get started. So I'm actually doing something a little bit different today. Granted, the outcome is gonna probably be the same, but I usually start with my transition shade, my crease, go to my eyelid. But today, because I really like this blue color and I wanted to go on my eyelid, I'm gonna start there and then transition up from there and kind of blend it and smoke it all out. So using my Sonia Kashuk number 106, going into this beautifully bright blue shade called Pretty Bold. Ooh, a little bit of fallout in the pan. And I'm just gonna stamp it on my eyelid. It's probably not gonna look too pretty to start, but it will. Okay, so I have that first layer down and it is not as intense as I want it to be, and that's kind of how it's swatched too. So I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water on my brush. Go back in and then tap again. Oh, that's way better. And with this shade, I'm just tapping. I'm trying not to drag as much just to get really good payoff with this pigment. That is really crazy dark, and I did not account for fallout. Oh, thank God. It did come right off. Okay, continuing to work backwards, I'm going to use my Ipsy L50 brush, go into this deep pink shade called Pretty Bold, and just buff it into my crease and try to connect that blue shade and make it like seamless, or as seamless as I can. Okay, I have to go back into that blue because the pigmentation is just like disappearing. It really sucks. Okay, this is looking crazy scary. Hopefully this will get pulled together. Okay, now taking my Ipsy L34 Blend Beauty, going into the lightest shade Cashmere. This is going to be my transition shade, so I'm just blending that pink shade Pretty Bold. Okay, now I'm going to take my Morphe M562, go back into this pink shade Pretty Bold, and just smoke out the lower lash line. Okay, last, using my Morphe M433, going into the deep mauve shade here, Berry Cold. I'm just gonna very lightly stamp some in like my outer crease. I don't want to get too much on my eyelid. Alright, this blue is still doing what I want it to. It's pretty disappointing. It's pretty much the whole reason I bought this palette was for this blue shade, because it just was something that I've never seen before. Alright, I'm hoping some eyeliner and mascara is going to fix this, so I'll be right back to wrap this up. Okay, I am back, and while I feel that some eyeliner and mascara definitely helped out this look, I don't think this palette is worth $32. I mean, if these 5 shades were phenomenal, then yes, it would be worth it. But this blue was just really crappy, and I kind of had a hard time blending the rest of the shades. They look kind of muddied up right now, and the fallout was like crazy in the pan. It got on my cheeks, but it came right off, so that's not a big deal. This just really sucks because I know that the other Dose of Color shadow palettes that have 5 shades are like raved about, that people really love them. So although I probably will use it again for these first 2 shades, Cashmere and Pretty Bold, I'm super disappointed with how this blue 0 Degrees came out. It's a big bummer for me. So my opinion is save your money with this guy. It's definitely not worth it. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now go have yourself an awesome day.